Me. I want to know what you're making. Oct is holding down the food this year. They're already cooking. They're making jollof rice, Brussels sprouts, green beans, turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, fucking yams and shit. Oh! Oh! Yeah, Oct's going hard at it. And it's literally just us. Like, I don't know why they're making a 90-course meal for two. I mean, niggas ain't heard of leftovers. Guess what I'm gonna be eating the rest of this week? Into next week, you know? That's how it goes. Hey, I hope y'all are all getting the food ready, you know? Getting the vibe ready. Or if your parents are just cooking for you. What a life, you know? Where we walking? I'm pretty sure we're in Norway. Yeah, we're in Norway this morning. Little vibe. I'm gonna be eating good. Hey, if anyone's eating good today, I'd assume it's overweight Mexican, right? So turn up for me. Do y'all drink with your family on Thanksgiving? Or on holidays for that matter? The Thanksgiving walk and it's a green screen? What's a green screen? Bitch, I'm in Norway. I live here. We're on a little Norwegian morning walk. You don't drink with your family anymore? Did the vibe die? Are you just not with them for this Thanksgiving, or what's going on? Are you playing a video of a goober just walking in Norway? Nigga, we're in Norway. I'm currently in Tonsberg. See? Your brother lives in Norway? I used to fuck your brother. So I live in Norway too. So that makes a lot of sense. Your uncle's making cocktails? W uncle. W cock. You mean Tonsberg? Nigga, I don't know. This is my first time in Norway. I just got done fucking your brother. Marines are a different type, yeah. You get it. Who's rolling up with me? No roll cam, because they don't allow roll cams in Norway, if you didn't know. So you're just gonna have to trust that I'm rolling up. Alright. It's weird getting older and like having to create the vibe of the holiday, right? You don't have any parents to create the vibe. You're not on campus to create the vibe. Or like, you do have parents, but sometimes you don't live with your parents, you know? So the vibe is completely dependent on you. The traditions are completely dependent on you. And nigga, that's crazy. Right? This is the first Thanksgiving you're spending by yourself? Word. Hey, you can always make it a good time though. Right? You could always eat some food. What I used to do in college when I would spend the holidays alone sometimes, you know who's never closed on American holidays? Them Chinese folk. You could fuck it up at a Chinese buffet today. You could get so high and so Chinese. That's one of my favorite vibes. But not many understand. Yeah, or French, I guess. You want to drop the French emotes? It's actually kind of fucking awesome. It is. Trust. It's a similar vibe to going to the movie theater on Christmas. It fills me with the same feeling, you know. However, oh, no roll cam. No roll cam. I forgot. It's more fun making the holiday vibe IMO. But the thing is, the holiday vibe is whatever you make it, right? So if you get fucked up and go to a Chinese restaurant and meet some cool Chinese folk, that's your holiday vibe. Like, yeah, you could do it traditional style, but where's the fun in that? Yeah, you call the shots, exactly. The vibe is to your creation, to your making, to your liking, whatever. Today and tomorrow is going to be an awesome day for me and my kids, especially my 3-year-old. Was that in the song, or did I just hear like a squid in my brain? Happy birthday to your kid, dude. Hope he has a great one. You get him some cool shit? Black Friday birthday is nuts. The possibilities are endless. You know? Your second kid was born Sunday. Congrats. God damn. Bro, this has been the most pregnant year in my chat's history. It has never been this pregnant before. In my almost 6 years of being a streamer, everyone having a baby this year. I don't know what's going on. Chat horny? They might not be horny. Like, I assume a lot of people in this chat, fuck, it's more about fertility. Chat's fertile. Why not have one yourself? Bitch, I'm a Twitch streamer. My kid would kill himself before he turns 4. I gotta wait a little bit. I need a house. I need my vibe to be right. I don't want a suicidal toddler. You know? Been trying with my girl for the past few months. I hope y'all succeed. Hope that sperm finds the egg, twin. Is that crazy? Or is that regular? My son walked in on us yesterday. I don't know what to do. Keep the door closed from now on and don't fuck while they're awake. You know? That's my guesses. Mom, why was Daddy saying you take it so good, nigga? Sorry. Y'all got something to roll. Smoke. I fucked it. There we go. Unfucked. Hey! Thanksgiving! Cheers! It's nice to come inside and not be worried. Yeah, but there's like a... not irony, but I don't know the right word. When you're not trying to get pregnant, that's when the pregnancies happen. When there's intention, that's when it doesn't happen. I've always wondered what that's about. You know? The opposite for you? When you don't want to, you don't get pregnant, and when you do want to, you do get pregnant? Except once. But you've only been pregnant twice. So ain't this a 50-50? You've been pregnant 3 times? Oh. You had an abortion. I want an abortion. Or whatever Trippy Red said. I'm a trans guy with a 10-year IUD. I ain't getting no damn parasite. That's fair. Hey, it's your life, dog. Not everyone wants them beasts growing in them. I understand. I do want kids someday. But the thought of like a person I love going through the pain of childbirth, I'm too much of an empath. Nah. It's just, childbirth is fucked up, bro. I know a lot of people in here have done it, and I'm just some guy saying that, so it doesn't really matter. But like, I don't want to see Oct go through all that if like me and Oct are having a kid. This nigga, bro, is that crazy to not want to see a person sick every morning? I don't want you to go through that. That sounds crazy, but like for the joy of childbirth, I guess it's all worth it in the end, you know? And there's so many risks that come along with it. Right? What about a surrogate? I'm not paying someone $100,000 to have my child. Like, it's completely fair if that's your move, but that's a lot of money, man. Them shits get expensive. The price is reasonable because birth is a lot, but yeah, it's not fun watching anyone you love be sick or in pain, you know? But I digress. Being with my wife going through labor was insane. I felt so bad. She was in so much pain. That's what I'm saying. Oh no, we're not talking about Tinny. She lost one of her twins? Damn. That's fucked up. I'm sorry to hear that, Tinny. It's an evil world, man. Should I get biryani or tandoori chicken? It's Indian Thanksgiving? Or are you foreign? Do you not live in the US? Go with the biryani today. Today feels like a rice dish type of day. A hefty ricer, you know? I'm a hefty ricer. One gifted sub, I chug this. Yeah, time works different in Norway. It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where the night hits and it instantly gets dark. It's like that. Nightingmare, thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate you, dude. Just lunch for your girlfriend wants Indian food, but bet. Fair. Enjoy that. Thank you for the gifted lick salad. Cheers, y'all. I threw up so much after stream last night. It was kind of brutal. But I held it down on stream. Y'all couldn't even tell I was fighting the belly beasts on my 7th Cutwater. Right? I held it down for y'all. How much did you drink? I drank 7 of these little Cutwater guys. Right? Which I learned is too much. You feel? So you had a throw up fest? Hey, it's nothing I'm not used to in this life. Back in my heavier drinking days, I was the yak monster, right? But I've simmered down. Streaming is the hardest job in the world. I've had one stream that sent me to the hospital. So yeah, I'd say so. I ain't never seen a dentist go to the hospital. I ain't never seen a surgeon have to go to the hospital from their job. They're already there, dumbass. What happened? I had such an intense migraine I couldn't see anything. So, that was fun. You remember those TikToks? Yeah. But I was doing a subathon, and we were watching... What were we watching? What are those shits where them niggas fight in the backyard? Backyard beefers. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Street beefs, thank you, good shout. We were watching street beefs, and out of nowhere, like, the pain in my head, it felt like someone stabbed me on both sides of my temples, and then my vision, like... from the outsides to in, just slowly faded to nothing. So I walked out there, I was like, Oct! Oct! And then we got the ambulance out here. But that was chill. That was chill. Ocular migraine? Nah, I know about the ocular migraines. Those are just like the behind eye pains with the crazy aura and shit. I get those sometimes. But I just am a chronic migrainer. It's chill. Esmeralda. You feel? I don't like that it's nighttime. Nah, take me to daytime world. It's a daytime type of day, not a nighttime type of day. 3 hours of beautiful snow walk in Finland. Ooh, wait, this is more Thanksgiving-y as well. Because we're just in someone's yard. You feel? This is mad Thanksgiving. And Brit, on the topic of giving thanks, thank you. You see him? For the 5 gifted. Everyone take a Brit hit or sip or shit. Cheers, dude. Woo! You bought Morsels yesterday on your PS5, such a good feeling video game? Hell yeah. I still gotta check it out. I checked out the demo back in the day and was like, this is okay. But wait, that hit low-key hit my ass back. Oh, you're smoking weed and it hurts you. I was very confused by that sentence. Have you tried the solo leveling DRMO? Dick ran mom over? Dude. Rub my ovaries. Solo leveling, dude. Rub my ovaries. Oh, demo. Nah, I don't like solo leveling, really. That's not my thing, personally. Everyone's got their own thingies. Everyone has a thingy. Mine happens to be you. But forget about it. But yeah, I never got into solo leveling because the main character is a cock. I don't know. I don't like his energy. Maybe that's just me. He just sort of has dickhead energy. Like, his vibe is very... It's like if the dude from Mashal knew he was the GOAT. Right? The dude from Mashal doesn't know he's the GOAT. He just is the GOAT. Is the dude from Mashal's name Mashal? Or no, just Mash. I haven't watched Mashal in a minute. RJ? It's Mash. Okay, good looks. Terrence from Mashal. They released a new Skrulls game? Skrulls? What you mean, Skrulls? PUBG making an extraction game? Oh boy. I can't wait for 1 billion people to ask me to play that game. I don't like extraction games. They are boring to me. I apologize. Oskino, thank you for the 9 months. Much love, dog. Shit's finna be ass. We'll see. I mean, PUBG is a good game. Like, it's not my shit, but it did spawn a whole genre of games, right? It is what sort of popularized the Battle Royale format, I'd say. Reanimal sounds familiar. I do have it on my wish list. What is this? Why does this sound familiar? Comes February 3rd. Oh, it's the Little Nightmares devs shit. Hold up. Let me catch my breath. So no Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders isn't for me. I'll say it. That's not my thing. I'm sorry.
We know from experience what it means to be away from those we love most of all. To you living in new surroundings, we send a message of true sympathy. And to think of all the new sights you must be seeing.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And the
I remember
adventures you must be having. So it is not difficult for us to picture the sort of life you are all leading. I know you won't forget us. Good night, and good luck to you all.
I have an opinion. The Little Nightmares guys are so good at making trailers for games. They know how to make a game look way better than it actually is. They did that with Little Nightmares 2. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll be good. Because you just gotta remember all those freaky ass scenes where there's like monsters and shit trying to get you. Nigga, there usually ain't music in the game at those parts. They're just trying to build suspense with a guy stuck behind a fence going, ah, ah. Maybe I'm a Little Nightmares hater as a person that liked the first game. Have I played Kingdom Come? I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I played a little bit of it. I gave it like 6 hours before I was sort of like, damn, They talk a lot. It's a really cool game. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Red Dead Redemption 2. But I never finished Red Dead. Damn, we never did our yearly Red Dead playthrough. Should we do that? After we do our Pokemon? Should we try to finish Red Dead 2 for real this time? I'm gonna beat the shit out of my horse. And I'm gonna shoot dogs and get in trouble. And then I'm gonna get mad at the game because every town I go to, there will be a bounty on my head. And then I'm gonna stop playing. Okay? That's exactly what's gonna happen, and I'm letting y'all know ahead of time, because that's what's happened for the past 4 years. But I just hate the fucking bounty system, bro. You walk into someone on the road, and then they're like, fucking, the law saw you do that. Now you in trouble. That stresses me out. You gonna get the bad ending if you do all that? If I shoot dogs? What if I shoot people away from civilization? They're chill with that, right? You know, they ain't have laws like that yet. What Pokemon am I planning on doing? Gardevoir, Slowking. Oh, you mean the Pokemon game? Infinite Fusion. We're doing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. The game, I know what you meant. I was being a skank. Happy Thanksgiving, Troy. Drank too much cough syrup last night and I'm uncomfortable fucking drowsy. Were you just pouring up? What you mean drank too much cough syrup? Leaning on Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Thanksgiving. Drank too much fucking walk last night. That's cold. Yeah, you sick? Or do you sip? Oh, sleep medicine. Oh, you were turning up. Only had like 5 beers last night and I feel like crap today. Am I getting old? What kind of beers were they? Were they belly fillers? Were they like high carb beers? High fucking calorie beers? Cause that might just be the bloat that comes with beers. I feel like shit if I ever drink more than 3 beers, you know? Especially if they're like IPAs or something that just sits in your little belly. It's over. I digress. Yeah, beer fucks me up in the belly. I don't think I've ever been like drunk off of just beer. Unless it was IPAs. But just like Modelo's, Coronas, Michelob Ultras, fucking banquets, none of them have ever had me drunk. Because I start feeling sick from drinking too much before I get drunk. Maybe I'm weak-minded though. That could be the case. Michelle Loeb Ultras. Should I get another Cutwater? I'm not gonna throw up today. He says with vomit in his belly. Have I had regular water today? Yeah, I drank a bunch of water this morning because I was throwing up a bunch last night. So, that's what it sounded like. Let me grab another one. One sec. shit out of sock. It was crazy. Wait, May, I saw you send that the first time, and I didn't want to, like, acknowledge it because I didn't want to hate on you. But then you said it again, so now I have to acknowledge it. This the song I thought of when Chris made that
Got truck off like half a Modelo. Still don't know why. It's only Modelo's too. I can hold shit down, but if it's a Modelo and fucking cooked.
Nah, that's how it goes, Kira. I mean, not for normal people, but for Guilty Gear fighters, that makes a lot of sense, you know. Wait, hold on. What's this? This is what you thought of when I said, Hold on. What's this?
The raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops. Oh, what a rain that would be. Standing outside with my mouth open wide. If all the raindrops were lemon.
Holy shit, I forgot about that one. That's a classic, man. Damn, okay. Good shout. I don't remember making a sound like that, though, did I? Am I just stupid? Yeah, that's gonna be in my head for some days now. It was a hit. How did we not find that terrifying? Because Barney was the guy. I don't know. He was a comforting man. Dinosaur man. He couldn't do anything scary. Like the ShamWow guy. Yeah, Barney was that dude. I was a big Barney fan as a kid. And then niggas would say, I hate you, you hate me, let's get together and kill Barney. I would be like, stop! That shit would piss me the fuck off, man. I hated that. What the fuck did Barney do wrong, man? He was a nice fucking guy. I was on the Barney defense, yeah. That was me. You ever been on the Drive and Listen website? It's kind of similar to the background you got where it just be videos of driving through different areas in the world. It plays radio music from that region. Wait, that's sick as hell. We will check that out. I don't know about today because we're walking around Finland, right? And look at the vibe out here. This is Finland as hell. Why is my microphone all up in your business? I'd throw blocks at nigga. I'd throw blocks at nigga for doing that. Leave Barnyard alone. Who's Barnyard? You're fucking up all over. Who's nigga? We had animatronics and folks in costumes growing up, so Barney was normal. Yeah. I fucked with Barney. I fucked with the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. The guy I didn't fuck with was this one. I would fucking freak the hell out when this pervert pulled up. Hold on. Shit. How do I do this? This guy. The Old Country Buffet B. If y'all ever went to Old Country Buffet back in the day, I couldn't stand him. I think it was because I was afraid of bees. And I was like 4. I didn't like Oscar the Grouch neither. Oscar the Grouch fucking sucked. This little adorable shit. I just didn't like bees. They aren't trustworthy creatures. Especially as a child. Yeah, why the fuck did they have a mascot at Old Country Buffet, man? I'm here to have shitty meatloaf. I'm not here for like the theatrics. They used to have a smoking section. Anywhere with a smoking section does not need a fucking mascot. Is there anywhere in the US that still has like smoking sections in their restaurants? Or is that just illegal everywhere? There's no like little loophole ass cities. Bars are different. I'm talking like restaurants. Back in the day, you could smoke in Red Lobster. Like, you could smoke anywhere. Denny's, fucking Perkins, you could smoke. They always had, like, you'd walk in, they'd be like, table for how many? You'd say 5. They'd be like, smoking or non-smoking? Some of y'all weren't there for that. Some of y'all weren't there for that. Not to sound like an old ass nigga. If they have a porch or an outside area? No, dude. There were indoor smoking sections. Literally, like in Perkins and shit. In Denny's. They had a closed off room that just smelled like cigarette. It was fun. Never seen? Dead ass? Yeah, I was alive for that, Tessa. It stopped in like 2003 or 4. Did it ever smell like weed? Nah, it was just cigarettes. Must be something from back in the 60s. Nigga, it was early 2000s when that shit stopped. I'm not making this up. Is anyone else born in like late 90s? Do you remember this? Or early 90s? That was a thing. And it was sick. I didn't like... I couldn't smoke. I was a child, but I enjoyed the vibe of it. I liked the way cigarettes smelled. My old co-workers at Chili's would be like, I remember when we could smoke in here. Dang. That's kind of nuts. They've been at the spot for 20 years. You for sure, Sai? Yeah. It seemed cool. We had non-smoking sections. In fact, smoking was a vibe in everywhere just in the 80s. Yeah. Smoking on planes is crazy, though. I can't believe they used to allow that. That's such a confined space, man. And like, if you, like, in restaurants, there would be smoking sections and non-smoking. Especially once people figured out, oh, these things give you cancer. Then they were like, all right, we could separate it from the kids. That's it. But planes, there's no escape. If you're in the plane, you're in the smoke zone. Right? That shit must have been crazy. Smoking hotel rooms? I don't condone this, but I've smoked at 90% of the hotel rooms I've been in them. Since I've been, like, going to hotel rooms without mi familia, you know? It's not that hard, but it's not smart, and I don't think you should do it. How? Methods. You ain't never heard of a shower. You never heard of the vents. Do your toes ever get so cold they go numb and then you blast hot water in them and it's like a crazy vibe? Nah. Back in Minnesota, it would get so cold that like you'd come inside and your hands would be like red and fucked up and frozen, and you were supposed to run cold water over them when that happens because you're on the verge of frostbite. But if you wanted to like live like a freak, you could put hot water over them and it burns super bad and it gets really itchy and it feels like you're gonna die for a minute. Y'all know that vibe? Y'all been there? You love doing that? That shit is the worst. That feels awful, dude. Nah, you can lose fingers if you get like on the verge of frostbite and doing that. That can be bad.
Not only do I remember what you're talking about, but there are still places like that in Alabama. There was a place called McHenry's down here that had a smoke room called Dust and Smoke Show. The place is closed down right now since they're under new management, but a fun place to go nonetheless.
I'm trying to go to McHenry's Dust and Smoke Show. Dustin McHenry, I'd assume. That sounds sick. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, there's nothing like that out here as far as I know. Maybe if you go more towards like the res and shit, if you're more out there, there probably is, since laws differ a bit. But not out here, no. Anyone else have cold or Tikaria? What the fuck? That shit sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't know what that one is. Patricia. I got a cousin named Patricia. So, does that count? Anyone celebrate Bow yesterday? Nah. Am I new to this world? Blackout Wednesday was not a thing a couple years back. I ain't never heard of that shit. Yes, it was. Bro, all my life, niggas did not talk about Blackout Wednesday. When I was in college, no one was like, it's Blackout Wednesday. What the fuck is that? You just get really drunk on Wednesday. Yeah, on everything. I just heard about it this year, but I got so drunk I threw up everywhere last night. And by everywhere, I mean in my toilet. But I ate Hawaiian food too, so it was chill. When you went home for Thanksgiving, you didn't go to local dive bars with your high school friends? I had to stay on campus for Thanksgiving because I was on the track and field team. We had practice. You know? I celebrated Thanksgiving at the Chinese buffets with my homeboys in college. Crazy vibe, but it was fun. W China, W buffet. It's the busiest day of the year in the bar industry? Actually? That's so crazy. It's not like New Year's Eve or some shit. What are like the busiest days in the bar world? Halloween is a fucking disaster every year at the bars around here, bro. St. Patrick's Day too. This made up holiday cannot be bigger than the real ones. I promise. I'm a guy who's never worked at a bar in my life, so I think I know a little bit more about bars than you, Tessa. Ain't that right, chat? I'll get crunk on Ann Arbor Day, me on Leif Erikson Day. Google says Thanksgiving is the busiest. Google's an idiot. There's no way that's the busiest.
Damn, it's been 7 months already, damn.
Thank you for the 7 months, Kyrie. Appreciate the support. We sparking on this walk? We been smoking, dude. The joint's like dead. Super Bowl Sunday is probably crazy. Wait. You might work the World Cup days. Right? I want to know how busy the World Cup final will be at the brewery. Especially given you're around Atlanta. Right? And if y'all put the game on y'all televisions. Super Bowl Sunday is slow as fuck. That's lame. Buffalo Wild Wings Super Bowl Sunday is probably one of the worst places you could work. I wouldn't doubt that. You know? USA Senegal World Cup final. That would be so beautiful though. Either way, I would be happy with the result. There's no other way that would ever happen. There's no two teams that could go against each other and I'll be like, I'm fine with whoever wins. But yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Everyone in chat, we have all taken a vow to root for whatever team is not Western Europe, unless it's Scotland. Scotland has a bye. They have a pass this year. Until we get to the quarterfinals, then you can root for whoever. Well, we do not want anyone in Western Europe to win this year. Yeah, they got McTominay. McTompele. McTomdinho. We'll work on it. Yeah, we all gotta kill ourselves if Portugal wins. That is the rule, unfortunately. You're rooting for Spain or Colombia? Man, don't... If Spain wins, I would be pretty happy because Lamine Yamal getting his accolades so early would be crazy. I like to see a young nigga turning up, right? But they are Western Europe. So you gotta root for them silently until quarterfinals. Then we can be real. But yeah, when does that start? We got like 30 days? No. We got like 200 some days until it's time. Is Brazil in there? Yeah. And Brazil has Ancelotti. One of the hashtag goats of football management, you know? So things are gonna be interesting. Does the US have anyone? We got a couple players. We got hashtag CP. We got fucking Tillemans. We got fucking Robinson. We got a couple monsters. We'll see what happens. Well, yeah, we got some beasts. And we've been doing pretty good. We just gave Ecuador some hashtag dicking. It was Ecuador, right? Or am I stupid? Uruguay? Yeah, I'm tripping. That's on me. That's on me. But we haven't lost for like 5 friendlies, is it? Which are friendlies, but they're international friendlies, so we're playing against like countries. We'll see! We'll see! Duncan on Ugarte and Araujo. You love to see something like that. Can't believe he chose to go by CP10. Yeah, that really is something. It's fucked up though. If you like football, this is the last World Cup of our generation. This is Modric's last World Cup. This is Ronaldo's last World Cup. This is Messi's last World Cup. Most likely. It'd be surprising to see these niggas playing at 44. Right? This is Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva's probably not getting called up. Right? But this is like the last year of all the GOATs. This will be like if like LeBron, Westbrook, Harden, all them niggas just dropped this year. You know? It's a crazy feeling. But that brings up, can you put it in gay terms? That was basketball style. You're gay. You watch basketball. Imagine Steph Curry, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, all of them just retire this year. Imagine that. That's what it feels like. Everyone that we grew up with, everyone that's been here since we got into these sports is just leaving. But it is exciting to see what's gonna happen next, you know? Like, I want to see who the new GOATs are. We're opening up the world for the new greatest of all times. Mbappe is a beautiful player. Estevo is mad promising. Yamal is crazy. Fucking McTominay. Yeah. The GOATs are, there's conversations to be had. And for basketball, Wemby. Niggas been talking about Cooper Flag. We'll see. Things are gonna happen. That's all there is to say. Coop looks so whatever. In college, he looked like a monster, though. There's no denying that. Yeah, Luka. Modric. Different Luka. Anthony Edwards. My boy. That's my son. I taught Anthony most things he knows. Mbeumo younger than Mbappe and much worse. We are not comparing Mbeumo and Mbappe, are we? Like, I know he's younger and potential and everything, but you know Mbappe's a better footballer. SGA casually dropping 40. We don't talk like that. We don't worry about that bitch ass nigga, bro. This is America, not fucking Canada. Okay? Yeah, he's a monster. I won't deny it. But I want to deny it. It's one of them. It's like how I don't want to pretend Ronaldo is the second best footballer of all time. Or I do want to I want to pretend he's not, but unfortunately he is one of the at least top 3. IMO. You know, you think Slot gets sacked? Nah, didn't Liverpool drop a statement this morning saying, "We're so sorry, we suck so fucking bad," or some shit? Weren't they like that? That's funny as hell. Liverpool don't sack their manager like that? Yeah. Your friend Will is a Liverpool fan? Check in on him. Dead ass. Make sure everything's straight over there. I don't know. They went from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows in the past 2 years. Things change up too fast in this world. United and Everton sitting above them. This is America, man. Wait, that's British, but you get what I'm saying. When we were in New York, he went to a pub at 7 a.m. to watch a game that went on like an hour walk after the game. Damn. Alone? Here's the thing. I think that's why I don't get too attached to any like Premier League football team or anything. Cause it's so devastating when your team fucking sucks. Like in the World Cup, if the US or all the African teams like get knocked out in the group stages, I'm not gonna like talk for 2 or 3 days. Y'all remember back in middle and high school when you wanted to be emotional so you wouldn't talk for the first 3 hours of school? That's gonna be me on streams, you know? And everyone's gonna, it's just gonna be a bad time. I don't like that vibe, and I know that's who I'm gonna turn into when my team loses. Your friends be like, don't talk to her. You don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah, but I would always forget that I was trying to be moody. Me and the guys would turn up at breakfast, and then I'd be having fun by first period. That's how it goes. You're a terrible human when United get belt to ass. Damn, you must suck shit a lot. I'd hate to be around you most of the time. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Chelsea is exciting this year. I don't think that's crazy to say. After watching how they did crazy things to Barcelona, football is fun. Maybe the Club World Cup wasn't a fluke. It was Chelsea who won that shit, right? Or am I an asshole? After Grimsby, me and my homeboy got into a crazy style. He was taunting my ass. I got hot. No, it's fucked up. Because if you get into an argument about how your team sucks after like a bad loss, like some shit to Grimsby Town, you know, there's nothing you can do but start like calling them ugly or fat or like fighting them. That's your only options, because that anger builds up inside and everything they're saying is true. You know? And then you seem like a dickhead. Like, you always lose those arguments. What are we talking about? Losing arguments that are unwinnable. Basically. Wait, what you said? Speaking of football, seen this going around again. Case. They love me. They're following me left and right.
Viven en un country. Andan en BMW para arriba. Los fines de semana se cogen a las mejores minas. Morfan bien todos los días. El día anterior al partido durmieron tranquilamente en un hotel 5 estrellas y se rascaron la verga durante 24 horas sin hacer nada, jugando al ping-pong y al pool y a la play. Juegan al fútbol todos los días de su vida. Los botines, $6.000, $5.000, no sé cuánto salen. Ponele
The French
3.000
subtitles
mangos,
actually
4.000
help.
mangos.
I can understand
Están
them.
vendados por un kinesiólogo. Están bien comidos, están bien entrenados. Las medias, que son las que no te cortan la circulación, los pantaloncitos, que son los de los huevos, que no te raspan los huevos, la camiseta te estira la espalda, es la que no transpira, que sale 800 pesos, no sé cuánto sale una camiseta para jugar al fútbol. La pelota es perfecta, perfecta, 120 euros. Inflada con un barómetro a 8 bares. La cancha no tiene un solo pozo. El arco tiene 7,20 metros por 2,40. Te aplauden cuando salís a la cancha. La concha de tu madre, no sabés parar una pelota. Le vas a pagar al arco y la tirás a la mierda. Le vas a hacer un pase a tu compañero que está a 1 metro. Y
I feel the passion.
mal. Hijo de puta, eso me puede pasar a mí con esta panza.
That was a fucking brutal miss, though. I don't know. I always think it's crazy when some shit happens at a professional level of football, and I'm like, man, I could have scored that 10 years ago. That is a crazy feeling. Dorgal miss? Hold up. Heartbreaking miss against Arsenal. I mean, nothing's worse than that. Was it Choupo-Moting? Nothing's worse than that. Oh. That's not that bad. That happens, man. That could have been a nice goal, too. Yeah, Chupos is fucking embarrassing. This is a, like, beat yourself up for 2 weeks type of thing. Blunder of the century is what they're calling it, man. Imagine they say that about some shit you do. All he had to do was kick it forward.
What is he doing? What is he thinking? 1, leave it. 2, if you're going to touch it over the line.
That shit is nuts, man. That's kill yourself level embarrassment. What's good, Seer? Happy holidays, dude. Okay, sorry we've been talking about sports again so much. It is Thanksgiving. Doesn't that mean American football's all over? Not to talk about sports again. But this one's more for the Americans, right? We've been talking about British people shit. Now let's get American. Ain't there American football games going on? I haven't been keeping up this year at fucking all with the NFL. You fucks with sports on a passive level? That's fair. What two teams traditionally play every year on Thanksgiving? I don't know. The Browns and the Squealers. I don't watch. I don't think I've ever watched an American football game on Thanksgiving. Right. Annual Thanksgiving El Clasico? That'd be nuts. The MLS needs to be more popular. So every year we could watch Minnesota United play the Seattle Sounders on Thanksgiving. For the Battle of the Mini Sounders. That's what we need. That'll change the game. I know Ohio State and Michigan be beefing this time of year every year. Word. I don't even remember who the U of M really had beef with for football. For track and field, it was just any school in the Big Ten. But for football, it was probably something, something, Wisconsin, something, something, Idaho, something, something, Ohio. One of them. Can I admit something I should probably keep to myself? It's your life, man. Remember that. You know? Oh, you dropped your phone in the toilet at the bar last night? Happens to the best of us. Anyone ever drop their vape in a toilet? And then pick it up? Yeah? Po vape. Holy shit, why are there so many yeses? This is nuts. It will never ever be bro, there's literally what's it called? The Truth commercial. The guys who were like, that's metal in your lungs. There was a commercial where a girl dropped her vape in a toilet and then took it out, and her friend looked at her like she was a creature. That's how I'm looking at y'all right now. It's Creature Wednesday, Thursday. That's doo-doo. In your that's poo-poo. In your spray. I can't do them good enough. You gonna take something from the toilet and put it in your mouth? Well,
In going to eat so much food today. Was working yesterday when the other side of my family did their Thanksgiving, but my cousins came up to my job and gave me 2 plates. Our bosses made food for us today at work, so I'm eating on that our end. And when I get home, we're doing our Thanksgiving with my immediate family. I hope everyone has a good day, even if you can't be with family today. Much love, everyone. Pride Float Chris is 7 love.
Damn, triple Thanksgiving essentially. What a crazy world, dude. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for the bits, Mickey. What time do y'all eat your like Thanksgiving meal? Hashtag the big one. Cause in my life, it's always been like 3 p.m. It's never a dinner and it's never a lunch. It is something in between. Yeah, 3 or 4, okay. 12:30 eating? That's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. Like, some people go to church on Thanksgiving morning. They're just getting home at 11:30. There's no way it's food time in an hour. Right? I woke up at 6 and made the conscious decision not to put anything in my stomach until it's hashtag time. I'll suffer through those like 2 hours of hunger where I'm like, ooh, I need it, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I know what I'm gonna do to myself later. So I'll be patient. For all the Brits in the chat, I truly hope one day y'all can experience the vibe of an American Thanksgiving. Y'all probably get so confused by the fact, like, candied yams. What do y'all niggas know about putting marshmallows on top of sweet potatoes and then putting that in the oven and putting it in your mouth? What you know about that? What do y'all know about pecan pie? What do y'all know about... We gotta change y'all. There's a lot of things we could do to really... I'm gonna do a stream where I go to England and hire a chef and bring all my Brits Thanksgiving food. Pecan, 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 pecan. Nigga, shut up. What do y'all know about Indian pudding? You just learned about that shit from a YouTuber 2 days ago because you looked up good Thanksgiving dessert. What do you know about Indian pudding? Me and my Indian homeboy putting each other's... Never mind. Don't disrespect me. On my life, you said yesterday you just looked up Thanksgiving desserts. Oh, you watch him every week? Oh, then it came up in your recommended. Okay. What's good, Brazil? Happy Brazilian Thanksgiving. All the foreigners in chat gotta come to Phoenix. And then all the mods are gonna make y'all Thanksgiving food. That's what's going on. That's the plan. No, that's what they said is gonna happen. Y'all already live in the closet, bro. It's chill. You can make several dishes. Man. You gonna make Indian pudding. Yeah, y'all can get turkey leftovers through the tube. Like hamsters when they suck that big ass thing. Y'all know how hamsters put it in their mouth? What you mean, eep eep? It's how Chaz died. From sucking that thing. What would you possibly send me at a moment like this? I'm scared. It's gonna be some scare. Oh, it's Germa's ass. Hold on. Y'all want to see Germa butt?
Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hope you had a good one today. I thought I wasn't gonna miss this. I thought I was gonna get it out there too late. But
Why'd I disagree?
I'm thankful for you. Let's just get it out there, right? That's why I made this video. I am thankful for you, and I had a great turkey day. Hope you did too. Hope you ate plenty of turkey. Hope you had plenty of sausages, plenty of bacon, plenty of ham. All the things that we love to have during our Thanksgiving feasts. I had plenty of it today. I'm thankful for you. I'll see you soon. Hey everybody, real quick. Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to you.
That's Germa, man. I still had the football TikTok open, I guess. That's on me. That's the GOAT. He's up there in the white boy conversations. What the hell? Hold on. Why is everything weird? Happy Thanksgiving! We saved you a spot at the table. Y'all feel comfortable here? Do I rank? If you want. What are you talking about? Nintendo of America posted one. Y'all remember when Nintendo tweeted there's nothing better than being inside of a cat? Or whatever the fuck.
Thanksgiving. Haven't been here in a few months. Happy to be back.
Emma, thank you for the 64 months. Happy Thanksgiving, dude. Wait, Nintendo in a cat tweet. Oh wait, this was a fake Nintendo account the whole time? I didn't even realize, bro. I deadass thought this was the real one. Damn, I hate when I get got by a bit. That shit makes me violent. But I can handle it. Man, some fake NFL account tweeted something about Tom Brady getting cloned. And I was so excited to show y'all and be like, see, I told y'all I'm not crazy. But it was a fake account. It don't matter. I just hit a dog going 70 miles per hour on my truck. Such a shitty Thanksgiving. Ran up on the highway. I hate this year so much. Yes, it died. That's such a crazy tweet, man. That's up there with like the quarterings. Yikes. There it is. Or whatever. There's some insane tweets on the internet. Someone's gonna bring up Kira's shit, but that's not even in the same realm. The other tweets that might be up there is you fighting and you turn around and your mom's fingering herself. What Yahoo said about what Trump said about the Navy. That was one of the like top 5 Twitter days, to be honest. Hey nigga, be specific. I can't. Yahoo tweeted, Trump says we need a bigger Navy. But they didn't say bigger, and they kept the tweet up for like at least 24 hours. Right. Oh, about the Kira shit? No, not you. Kira is a Twitter person who said something crazy about breastfeeding. Not you, different Kira. Old Navy? Nah, Yahoo said that. Yahoo News. Which at the time was getting like some views on their tweets because it was like 2017, something like that. The world was different. When Burger King tweeted women belong in the kitchen, or when Popeyes tweeted we'd be nothing without black people. That shit was so fucking insane, man. What the hell do you mean? I just feel like that you didn't need to say it like that. You're hella late, but finally about to start Infinite Wealth after getting it on sale? Hell yeah. Damn, we were just watching the new RGG trailer. Nah, wasn't the Burger King women belong in the kitchen tweet? It was bait for people to click on the tweet and scroll down, and then the next tweet was like, or in the workforce, or as astronauts, or anywhere they want to be. Wasn't it like that? That shit is so crazy, man. Awful bait. I don't know. There's better ways to go about thing. There's only one thing. Why would you do that, bait? It was a new intern. Burger King was hiring whoever the fuck at the time, you know? Things happen. But I'm gonna go sniff my kitchen and play Kirby Air Riders and then eat food And then tonight we're coming back, and y'all better drop your plates in the Bacon and Cooking channel in the Discord so we can look at them and judge your food. If your food looks like shit, we're all gonna make fun of you and time you out, okay? So be here tonight, be drunk, be lit, be turned. Much love, eat food. See y'all soon. Happy Thanksgiving. Deuces later. Bye.